So before the break, Linda Hurley, director of Peninsula Sleep Wave Sleep Center and PRMC, weighed in on the odd reasons you may be so tired, and there were some pretty interesting reasons. Now it's time to answer some of your questions.
So what we did, as you know, is we solicited your questions on Facebook, and we've got some really good responses. You ready for this one?
Yes.
Okay, here's the first one. First question comes from Howard. What effect does the mattress play in sleep, and what type of mattress is recommended?
The mattress that is recommended is the one that you are the most comfortable on.
Oh, really?
Yes. Whatever works for you.
Firm, soft, whatever you like.
Whatever makes you comfortable.
Yeah.
I was out of town at my sister-in-law's house, and with a lovely firm mattress. It's much firmer than the one I had at home. I did well the first night, and by the third night I was pretty good, but in between it was like, oh, my hips hurt, my shoulders hurt. Right. Whatever works for you.
Yeah, so if you find, but on the other end of that, if you find one at a hotel or whatever, you ask them, you know, what kind of mattress it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, I've done that with pillows. Actually, I have pillows from the Marriott.
Oh, okay.
Because I like them the best.
All right, well, we have another viewer and has a question about pillows. Wants to know about pillows. What effect does the pillow have on a...
Again, it's the same. It's whatever works for you.
Yeah.
If you have broad shoulders and you sleep on your side, you will need a bigger pillow to bridge this gap, or you'll be sleeping like this.
Right.
I prefer a softer pillow, and I scooch all up. I got a feather pillow that I scooch all up, and it can either go under my neck if I'm on my back, or I can scooch up beside my head, and it also fits nicely on the top of a suitcase.
I'm really glad you said that, because I was feeling kind of guilty, because I'm always taking two pillows to lay on my side, because Carol does not have big shoulders. So.
No,
but it's okay.
It makes sense.
It's okay,
Keeps
honey.
your spine
it's
aligned.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, so our next question comes from Katie. My son is 1.5. He still wakes up at least once a night. Sometimes he screams, and we try everything, but we can't console him. Help.
Two questions. What time of night? I'm guessing earlier at night, not late at night. Well, it sounds like he's having night terrors, not sleep terrors, they call them, not nightmares. Nightmares come out of dream sleep.
Okay.
And if a child has a nightmare, they can look you right in the eye and say, oh my gosh, it was a green monster in my closet, and they'll tell you about it at breakfast too. And then they'll go, okay, good, so it's okay, honey, go back to sleep. But if it's a sleep terror, they won't make eye contact, they won't remember it in the morning, they can't focus on you, they're still sleeping.
Yeah.
They're in slow wave sleep, which happens in the first half of the, most of that happens in the first half of the night.
So what do you do?
The more you do, the worse it is. The more you try to console, don't touch, just keep them safe, keep the lights low, get them back to sleep, and also make sure that if they need a night light in their room, that it's an amber light or a red light, not a blue light, not blue light, not white light. Yeah.
My kids my daughter did that when she was little, and it's scary for a parent to see, because you don't know if they're having a seizure, or what's going on.
It's called sleep terror, and they will go back to sleep. They will,
Okay.
and they won't remember it, and you'll be like. So don't bring it up in the morning. It's like, why did you say that to mommy in the middle of the night last night? And they're like, what? I don't know.
I guess I shouldn't have driven him around the block either. I guess that wasn't a good idea, was it?
Okay, so while we're on the topic of kids, you know, yesterday we were talking about back to school, and I know my teenage son is staying up half the night and sleeping half the day. So
by the way, it's his job as a teenager.
I guess it is. Might as well do it
circadian
now.
rhythm is different. No,
but I mean,
teenagers' circadian rhythm is different.
Yeah. So
It's
how
later.
do we get him ready for school?
Gradually.
Yeah.
You can't say, okay, now you have to go to bed at 10 o'clock.
Oh yeah, that wouldn't
That's
go
not going to work. Just, you know, ease him into it. An hour a day, you know, 15 minutes even if it takes it, but you're kind of running out of time for the 15-minute shift. When does he go back to school?
Oh, at the end of the month.
Okay,
27th.
so, you know, gradually get him shifted back. And just accept that for the first couple of days, he's not going to be great.
He's going to be a zombie.
Until he gets used to it.
Our next question comes from someone who wants to remain anonymous. Okay? My husband and I get a better night's sleep in separate beds. Will that have any type of impact on our children if they see us apart?
Oh.
Is that a sleep question, or is that a marriage counselor question?
I don't know if that's a sleep question or not.
My guess is that if you're sleeping better in separate beds, you'll be in better moods, you'll fight less, you'll get along better, because you know if you're short on sleep, you fight.
There you go.
If they see you sleeping separately, just explain why, and you know, I mean, that sounds like a psychology question to me. I can't see any harm in it, because I think it's a lot more harm not to get enough sleep. If somebody's snoring.
See, I'm the other way around. I don't sleep well when my husband is not home. It's like he needs to be beside me for me to sleep well. I don't know. Okay, so we have one more question here. Our final question. Sometimes I talk in my sleep. Should I be worried?
Sometimes people talk in their sleep.
Oh, yeah?
That's okay.
Depends on what you say, what you're sharing. I don't know, but it's really not a big deal. People talk in their sleep.
People talk in their sleep.
Technically, it's a parasomnia. I'm assuming when you talk in your sleep, it may be during dream sleep, and you're not supposed to be able to move when you're dream sleep, so you don't jump up and act out your dreams. But if you're just talking a little bit, it's not a big deal.
Not a big
You're
deal,
not
don't worry about it.
sleepwalking or anything as an adult. It's fairly common in children, but not that common in adults. So wouldn't worry about it a bit.
All right, well, as always, a wealth of information on sleep. Thank you so much, Linda.
My pleasure.
For coming in. And if you would like to read more about Peninsula Regional Medical Center, or if you would like more information on Peninsula Sleep Waves, you know what to do. Just go to our website, delmonterlife.com.